there, welcome to my channel. I recently got very hooked into this book called The Metamorphosis of the Prime Intellect. This is easily the best fiction I have ever read in the recent years, and I want to share my thoughts with you. A quick summary about this book is that this book is about the computer scientist called Lawrence. He built a super intelligent computer called the Prime Intellect. This self-evolving super intelligent computer is able to solve all the human problems, anything you can think of, including death, aging, disease, money problems, abortion. Like within this world, humans can do whatever they want. But what comes along is also the endless boredom. Caroline, the other main character of this book, she holds death jockey in order to challenge the Prime Intellect's ability to save human beings. And in the end, she was able to persuade the Prime Intellect that a human is not a human without meaningful problems to solve. This is against the first law of robotics. So the Prime Intellect reset the world and leaving the problem for humans to solve. Since I was a child, I like to divide human emotions into sadness and happiness. But as I'm growing older, I learned another way to measure human emotions. One is excitement, the other is boredom. In the book, Randall, the wolf said, tedium is the worst enemy. Caroline and Lawrence, they live in a world where all the problems have been solved and all the challenges are away. At the end of this book, she commended the Prime Intellect. She said, to be a human being, you have to have something to fight for, to resist, and to work for. For a problem to be worth fighting for, resisting for, and working for, it has to be challenging and meaningful. If not, it's chores, it's not a problem. The difference is that washing dishes can't get me out of bed at 4 a.m. But challenging problems can. That reminds me of 3 years ago when I was looking for jobs. I would get up at 4:30 a.m. every day just to practice algorithm problems. I could never wake up that early just for washing dishes and doing uninteresting things. I think, that's kind of what I thought about these days about human emotions. It's no longer happiness versus sadness. It's about excitement versus boredom. One bold assumption this book poses is that it's saying that humans will have no problem to solve, no challenges left after the Prime Intellect take charge. This is why it's sci-fi, because I don't think this will ever happen. This also reminds me of in the late 1800s, before the quantum physics. Those physicists would believe that physics was complete. They felt like they were left with no meaningful problem to solve, which is simply not true. Quantum physics was another new problem that people have been investigating and working on for another 100 years. I personally don't think humans will run out of problems to solve. Even with AI, robotics, LLM, I don't think people will ever run out of problems to solve. There is never a lack of problems. There is a lack of eyes and curiosity to discover the problem. That's actually my thought. Do you think people will ever run out of problems to solve? Let me know what you think.